Premiere Boyz, yeah. Yo, me and my team is the best in the world. You and your team looking stressed in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Then you and your team looking stressed in the world. Yo, me and my team getting arrested by curves, and you and your team getting arrested by the curb. Me my nigga, oh, he ain't do shit except the robbery, nigga. He gon' do 6. Come through, bitch, styled up with new kicks, penny flow ho, and I come with 2 chicks. Cause me and my team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Best in the world, best in the world. Got a star on the sky, gentleman on the cup. And I know my team burns, we got sand in the cut. Ow. Premiere Boyz.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Premiere Boyz Podcast. This is your boy Ken, aka MrGentleman.
And you already know what it is. It's your man's King Talk Sands. Your man's Aaron Sands out here back at it again with another one. You already know what it is. If it's Wednesdays, it's that Premiere Boyz Podcast. Fellas, we back at it again.
This is Star Roddy Rod. We here, we back. It's Wednesday. We ready to go. So
Yes, and welcome to another episode of the Premiere Boyz Podcast. Long live the Chief. Malimal is running a little late, but he will be here later in the episode. But first thing first, how y'all week been doing? How y'all been doing, bros?
You know, I've been hanging in there, you know, coming off that successful premiere week that we had, you know, with all our episodes dropping, you know, premiering and, you know, getting out there, you know, to the masses. It's put me in a real positive space. I'm happy about that. I'm also doing some planning for like some vacations I got lined up during the summer months. So, you know, a lot of that stuff is coming, you know, forming and percolating in there, you know what I'm saying? So, and honestly, I want to get into a few things. I want to get into that real quick. So like, guys, what's one of the spots, right, that you like, one of the like the wish lists, like vacation destinations you trying to hit up?
What you mean? In the U.S. or in outside?
In all, like that's international. We grown. We got to, you know, go around the world now and back again.
Well, you know, me, I still gotta go to Vegas because I missed out the last time y'all went. So that's one. But outside of the U.S., I want to go to Paris, son.
Hey, that's lit.
Yeah,
that's lit.
Yeah, that's been one of my wish lists. Of course, Brazil. You know, and of course, go to my hometown. You know, Barbados.
We
haven't done that yet.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Roddy, what about you? I remember I saw you last time I saw you was about in Dubai and shit.
yeah, bro. I'm trying to go to London, England, Nigeria, Paris as well, Italy. Yeah, those are my spots that I want to go to. Maybe even Costa Rica and Cuba.
All right, that's what's up. Nah, but honestly, I just been trying to do like my thing, like in terms of that. You know, I want to thank y'all for like sharing that stuff too, because it gives me ideas for the stuff that I want to do as well. Like looking at Jamaica as a situation, also thinking about Cabo as well. So, you know, there's a lot of options. I got the birthday coming up, so that's going to be pretty lit. So it's just a wait and see process. But you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely getting some stuff together for that. So
Yeah, there you go. And Roddy, how you been, bro?
I've been trying. I found a PS4, and it's not mine, so it's finders keepers. You know?
Oh wow. Okay.
how you just finding PS4s?
That's a fact. How that possible? Where you found it?
My pops found it in one of the apartments, but I just got to get it together because it was the actual PS4, but not the cords and the joystick. I know nobody's taking that back, so I might as well just build it up, right?
Yeah, at this point.
Sure, you might as well.
You know what they said? Find the keep and lose reapers, right?
Yeah, I just said that. Find the keep.
I was about to say, Roddy found that shit on the back of a truck. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've been also. I don't know. I've been hearing from a lot more people, and I haven't been hitting them up first. So I kind of feel like people are reaching out. So I feel like when I hit the people first, I feel like I'm bothering them more. I catch them at the wrong time. If you know what I mean. So
No, trust me, I know exactly how that feels. Son. I be feeling the same way, honestly.
I don't be wanting to even write people first, But
Yeah.
some people hit me up out of random this week, and I just said, "Wow, I didn't hear from y'all in a minute." So it kind of felt like I wasn't invisible no more in a way. It felt like I was out there. So no, feel a little positive this week more because of that. That's it.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good feeling, right? That's a good feeling. For me, I've been pretty good. Been pretty busy. The last couple of weeks I've been really busy. Out or stuff with the podcast. Mr. Gentleman, the podcast Friday anniversary this past. That had 2 episodes over the weekend. So yeah, I've been pretty booking busy, but the grind don't stop. And now I'm with the roles of the Premier Boyz, so the grind don't stop. But yeah. But yeah, let's start with the segment, Joe. Says, anybody got packed up this week?
Alright, so funny thing, right? It's been real quiet. I don't know what it is, but I guess everybody got their shit off for January. So now everybody's cooling off. So I'm be honest with you, for the first time in Premier Boyz history, I really don't got nobody that I want to pack up.
That's really shocking, son.
And to be fair, I could have easily packed up Krishan, but I'm like, bro, why be the dead horse? People do dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? You wake up in the morning, you like, ooh, fuck my baby father, and the next thing you know, ooh, I love him. Let me plaster his face on my face.
Again.
Because I'm stupid. Like, I can only do that bit but so many times before I'd be like, all right, bro, I'm fatigued. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to fatigue. I don't want to crash out. I don't want to burn out. So for that, I don't want to really pack anybody up this week. I could tell you what I respect. I respect people speaking out and speaking their truth. Like I said before, 2024 is going to be the year of truth, whether we like it or not. You know what I'm saying? And
which by the way, is your latest episode of King Talk, by the way.
Yeah, go check that out, by the way. That should drop. You know what I'm saying? We back at it. Back at it again with the back at it again. Yeah, so yeah, it's a year of truth. You know what I'm saying? And one thing this is gonna be part of the main event. Person I respect today, Janelle Grant. I respect her for coming out and sharing her story, because there's a lot of people out here that don't share their stories. And they don't talk about it, and when people get asked to talk about it, they just talk about how much money they make. Very narcissistic indeed. It's whack as fuck. It's rather dusty. But shout out to her for actually speaking out and giving a voice to a lot of this SA stuff that's been going on. Granted, a lot of people use that as a crutch to not a crutch, but they'll use that as an attention piece to be like, oh, well, I didn't like how he looked in the morning, so I'm gonna accuse him of SA, and that sucks because I take away from actual victims.
Yeah.
So when you got an actual victim speaking out about what we about to speak out, what we about to talk about later in this episode, I say this: we're gonna joke up. First of all, we're gonna joke and have some fun. We're gonna have some fun about this, because this shit is like, it's like, damn, how can this shit get worse?
Yeah.
And sometimes you kind of gotta laugh through the bullshit. So. But let's be clear. In no way we here at Premier Boyz, or even myself, I don't condone that SA shit. My bros don't condone that shit. We don't condone that shit. So yeah. But I do just want to take the time out to not pack her up, but give her a tip of the hat for speaking out. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit I respect this week. That might be a new thing too.
Yeah. All right, Roddy, anybody that you don't like this week?
I got something that I learned today, and I want to enlighten the audience. I'm pretty sure some of them probably heard of this before. You're ever on the job and the person you report to work bomb you. Now, what I mean by this is you're a new employee and the person you report to act friendly with you for a few weeks, crack jokes, show you their best self, and then 2 weeks into the job, all of a sudden they blame you, they give you more work, they throw you under the bus. It's what I read about this earlier. It's called work bomb, where the person you report to exhibit these behaviors, and then after a while they just become difficult to work with, and you become their enemy. Have anybody seen this?
No, actually.
Nah, that's
I've
crazy.
experienced it. I've experienced it firsthand.
Oh, wow.
Work bombing? Is that what?
Yeah. It's like a narcissist at work that you report to.
Basically, they start big manning you once they realize that they can big man.
No, when you get there, they treat you like royalty. They treat you like your best friend, and then as 2 weeks go by, they start
Throw you under the bus.
They start making you feel like you ain't shit, or blame you for stuff that you didn't do.
Oh yeah, I definitely.
Right.
Oh yeah, I definitely had that before.
All of a sudden,
I just never knew the meaning of it. Though. But
all of a sudden, the person you would thought that you was the best person, like their best friend.
Yeah.
And then they just turn into your enemy. You just like this person after 2 weeks of working there. Yeah. So that's what I found out by reading today. So that's something I don't like.
That's something
Like
interesting.
work
Not
bombing.
experience in person.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like a lot, that's interesting. Long live the chief. Welcome back on the show, bro.
What's up? You know how it is, live from the top of the sky, trying to get everything right, but I always got to show my boys the love of love out here. Premier Boyz Podcast, how y'all doing? I got in somewhere around work bomb, and I hate it too.
Yeah, I mean you're not really late, but you're right on time. Cause right now it's time for Out of the Sky. What y'all listen to the guy this week, bro?
I am late because I like the intro. Hold on. So before I get into my Out of the Sky, help me out one time, Ken.
Long live the chief.
My shit. Oh. Okay, Out of the Sky is an interesting one, right? Not going to keep y'all very long, but I will, make sure I make the point here. So over the weekend, a lot of things happened. We had a back-to-back Royal Rumble winner.
Facts. Shout out
women.
to the bro guy for the story, son. The bro guy for the story, son.
That story's still not going to be finished if you ask the Sauce King. But we also had a women's rumble, right? And in that women's rumble, it was the most black girl magic that I've ever seen on WWE program. The pure most. They making up for everything that they ever did to Jack. Right?
Yeah, facts.
I seen the fastest, the strongest, the toughest. I seen that chick. I seen everybody else that was in this rumble. They just couldn't deal with them. But we also had, it was all around good feel, because this ain't a Royal Rumble review, right? But it just made me real happy to see that.
Facts.
However, on the other end, right? I finished watching the Royal Rumble. I go back to real life, and the biggest news in real
I think we know. I think we know what the biggest news is. We were debating about it, but I don't. But continue, Molly. I think we know it. I think we know where it's going.
So I pulled. Well, once again, I pulled up a little behind schedule today. So I need before I continue. Not even before I continue. I want to know if we plan to talk about this as a whole, right? But let me get into it.
If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, I think we should.
Okay. You know what?
But I think you know what I'm talking. I talked about it in light, and it wasn't even to pack it up. I was just talking about what I respected. I brought it to light, so you know.
But also it's another big story like going on right now, which everybody talking about it. But are we going to talk about it? Let's see what story Molly talked about.
I love the mystery. I love the mystery of it. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at all this black girl magic in this Rumble. I'm excited for the future of just us as a people. I'm feeling good. I'm watching the most fast, disciplined, powerful, best women that we probably have to offer as black people as a whole, right? And then the very next day, the only thing I can see on the damn timeline, all the timeline, is two black women beefing.
Oh boy.
That's not what I was talking about, but I ain't back.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh my God, we really talking about this shit, bro. God damn.
I didn't want to, son. We didn't want to.
I was trying to talk about Vince.
That's the main event topic, by the way.
I thought we was chatting about that on the good old King Talk.
Cause, bro, it's a slow. All right, fuck it. Fourth wall, bro. It's a slow news week.
Okay, slow news week.
This is dead ass gonna be a filler, bro. This is gonna be a 1 piece episode 469. Straight filler.
Oh, let me recompose, right? I see two black women beefing, right? And now listen, right? I know you guys are kind of 50-50 about wanting to talk about this because it's a little low hanging fruit celebrity gossip. I'm sure. I'm only 50% sure that both of these ladies are trying to sell an album anyway, right? But see, my problem with this is not even my problem. What I wanted to explore on today's Out of the Sky session, right? You daughter, you allow me to explore, please? Yeah. All right. What I wanted to explore today was just how women go about beefing. And what can we learn? And what can we learn from them? Right? So these women, right? The most I've heard, right, is these women calling each other really dumb names, right? Bigfoot.
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, I laugh, but is this what we really need to be doing right now, especially at the stage that both of these women are in? Is this what we really need? More strife, more beef? Like, let's
bro, she told her get up on her good foot. Because the other one was fake shot.
Oh shoot! Hey, Mel, you know what's crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody talk about them two beefing. Well, it's another two beef going on as well. Low key going on.
Wait, who?
Ice and Lotto.
Oh Lord! The funny thing. Who's the best plain face light skinned girl rapper? That's what that battle's about. But bring it back to what I'm trying to get to. At what point do we as people begin to acknowledge the detriment of being like this so openly?
Oh,
Put me offline, just I ain't gonna lie.
oh gosh. Slow news week. Slow.
At what point? I'm gonna lie, I'm sorry, I got a heavy editing job today. Get up on your good foot.
Oh man, I love Nikki. She's hilarious. Oh shoot.
Nah, but you know what's crazy
Yeah.
about this shit? That I was talking about this earlier, right? Like, you got these two ladies, right, just arguing over dumb shit, right? And clearly, like, to be fair, let's get it. Like, if you're gonna get in the lyrics, let's get in the lyrics. Nikki clearly had better lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Maggie can't out wrench a ballpoint pen. That's just, you know, out rap a ballpoint pen. So there's that. But a lot of the fans, they're not even talking about the content. They don't really care about that. All they see is like, ooh, she's having sex with a pedo. She's holding the L because you had sex with a pedo. Meanwhile, these ladies are actively fucking pedos and UFC fighters. What's good with that?
I mean, like, a pedophile and a UFC fighter are usually vastly different things. Is one of them like both? I don't know who Megan is dealing with no more. I remember she was dealing with Partisan Fontaine, and
she clapped up some like soccer nigga. A soccer nigga was doing penalty kicks in the pussy at one point.
Yeah, I heard something like that. Yeah, I heard something like that too. A young dude or something.
Homie played for PSG. Apparently, he was doing penalty kicks in the pussy.
damn.
Doing hat tricks and shit in the pussy.
Listen. Before my out of the sky goes. We just talked about a hat trick, and I can't say it out loud. But
oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Before my out of the sky gets too off the rails, right? Because it's not so much, I mean, a little bit about what they said about each other. One is Bigfoot, aka mocking the fact that she's a larger woman and that she got shot in her foot. You're good. I can't get over that.
You gonna see my big toe?
The other one, like, honestly, like, I don't even hear anybody quoting Megan's rhymes. Just for the record, guys, I didn't go listen to any of the songs because of what I'm about to talk about today. I don't really support it.
I mean, it was all of the net. So we had. I heard clips all day basically.
Roddy, what's your thoughts about this?
Hold on, sir.
Whatever.
Because he wanted to talk about this shit. I'm like, I ain't hearing nothing about this from him all session.
This is this is not even a segment though. This
It's not a segment. That's the thing. Yeah.
All right, my bad, bro. I'm sorry.
I grew. Roddy, I need to know your thoughts. What are the thoughts?
Nah, it's just petty BS, the back and forth, and then it's like, you know, then Nikki saying that I gave you your best hit and all that stuff. She's standing on business. It's real crazy, you know. It's just making a lot of noise. That's how I see it.
He said it's
For no
making
reason.
It is. Like, honestly, the beef feels like it came out of nowhere.
Well. To be fair, it kind of really happened. It's been something that's been going on for a very long time. It has now been open to the public now. They've been throwing shots at each other for like years. I think now it's more well known. That it made it well known now, basically.
You think? Hold on. Okay, since we talking about this, you think Nicki Minaj was pulling a 50 Cent and just bombing on anybody that was Cardi B's friend?
Kind of the other way around. One, they had something together. Next thing you know, something Megan did that rubbed somebody the wrong way. Then Megan worked with Cardi. Then all that stuff happened. Then of course you heard Bongo.
What song do they got together? I'm sorry, what song? Megan and Nicki got.
Some girl named Hot Girl Summer came out a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, Hot Girl Summer, that.
Yeah, a couple years ago. Yeah.
I didn't even. I thought that was City Girls or some shit.
I'm dead.
I'm telling you,
That's
man,
wild.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Female rap, when it comes to bars, wasteland.
It really is though. I mean, you got like a few. When I say a few, you really only got like 2 or 3 at best.
Right.
And even then, their bars are like, all right, great. You're not expecting no lyrical prowess, bro.
Not even the fact that I feel like there's a little bit. Not even the fact that I feel like there's a little bit, right? I just feel like the ones. So, I guess my main reason for bringing up the fact that these two women who are luminaries of the industry for their talents, for what they brought to the industry. A lot of people love them. A lot of people fan them. In fact, a lot of people idolize them, especially Nicki. And is this what we really want to see, right? Is this what we really want to bring to the forefront? It's easy to get up here and platform and plateau about who should be doing what and how, oh my God, what about the kids? And I don't want to be that guy, because I understand that there's going to be strife, there's going to be disagreements, there's going to be problems in almost every walk of life. But how do we solve these problems? Right? Do we go and we fight each other? Do we say catty things? Get up on your good foot type stuff.
Sorry.
Do we make fun of people's pedophile husbands or whatever? I don't think he wasn't a pedophile. He was a rapist, right?
No, he's on the list.
All the rapists on
Oh, well, there you go.
sex offender list. So let's put it in a general box. Sex offender.
He's in the list where if he comes to your neighborhood, you'll get a warning.
Right. And we're doing these things and we're taking these shots, and especially a shot like that, to take it out of the pettiness of just being upset with somebody, rather than to really mean it, feels a little lowbrow. Either you don't like pedophiles or you don't mind them. Either you don't like sex offenders or you don't mind them. Right? I hate the idea that just because you're angry, all of a sudden now is the time to point that out. Right? Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj is a 42-year-old woman. Right? And I know Robert Kelly told us that age ain't nothing but a number, but why is he in jail again? Right. All right. You get my point. Sometimes things people say ain't all the way the truth. Age is a little bit more than a number. And honestly, Nicki, I'm looking at you. You're the older by like almost 2 decades, right? What is Meg? 25 or something like that? Maybe 27.
That nigga like in his 40s too. Both of them niggas are old.
No, I think Megan's not 30. I think she just.
Oh, you talking about Megan? Okay.
He's 28 years old, bro.
Oh, 28. Okay.
Yeah. That's facts.
28 years old. All right. Nicki is 41. That's a 13-year age gap. Why is she trying to have beef with a 13-year age gap? Is she going to get money from this beef? Is she going to sell more albums because of this beef? Actually, the answer to that is maybe, because if she's putting out new music, maybe she's coming out with a new album.
She just dropped Pink Friday too. She's still pushing that.
Yeah, Pink Friday 2 already out. Megan about to come out with a new album.
Like, my favorite line that I heard was Megan's Law. If you want a free beat, you can hit Megan Raw.
That's what I thought.
And the reason I'm bringing all of this up is it's funny. I'm gonna laugh at y'all problems, but I need us to understand, like, from a human perspective, this is not the way we handle problems. We communicate, especially with former collaborators. Do we not communicate? Do we not, try to come to an agreement in the middle? Or do we simply just start throwing mud? Honestly, I don't know, especially as an American, where we have to look that's going to give us good guidance in this situation, because our political system, aka the people who we are voting to help run this country on the grounds of their goodness, do the same thing. Right? Joe Biden talks about Joe Biden's probably going to talk about how bad Trump is as a human being. Donald Trump is going to talk about how bad Joe Biden kid is as a human being. It's going to be back and forth mudslinging until it's time for us to decide who slung the best mud. America, you can have that. But after the Women's Royal Rumble 2024, where I saw so much black girl magic, I don't want to hear from Black America. I don't want to hear from Black Girl Twitter. I don't want to hear it no more. We should be all focused on what the real truth is, and that's coming together. And I know that's real easy to say. That's a platitude. That's the word I wanted earlier. That's a platitude. That's real easy to say. But at the end of the day, if we, especially as Black people, can learn how to talk to each other, can learn how to eat. Listen, you got two choices, right? When you're dealing with anybody, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong. You could either talk it out with a person, fight it out with a person, or just leave it the hell alone. Dissipate yourself from the person. Get away from the people. Do we have to really put our dirty laundry out there? Does it not weaken the stance? We want rights for us. We want to protect our Black women. Does it not weaken our stance if we ourselves can't stand up against the things that we're fighting against as a whole because we can't stand together? And before I start preaching and this gets a much longer, that's been out of the sky.
There you go. Malimal out of the sky. All right, so it's time for Mr. Gentleman Review of the Week. And I do got a review this week. I've been watching this show that's on Peacock. It came out with 2 movies. The first movie was cool. Second movie was They decided to turn it to a show. I watched Ted.
Oh, good.
I watched Ted.
I'm happy.
And Ted, the show version of Ted is pretty much the prequel of the movies.
Word?
Yeah, the prequel. Yeah, the prequel.
Okay, I was wondering how they was going to make it interesting.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna hold you. It's better than I expected, yo. It's actually really good, actually. Of course, Seth is following us through Ted, and yeah, it basically, it's pretty cool. I just finished.
How much episodes so far?
7. It's only 7. It's only 7.
They dropping it in halves.
Yeah, I don't know.
So 7's available already?
It is. I think that's all. It's only 7 episodes.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a weekly thing. Like,
no.
It's like a mini series.
Yeah. There you go.
Gotcha.
There you go. And I ain't gonna do pretty good. I don't know if they're gonna come with season 2, but they should, because Ted was one of the Peacock most viewed show so far, I believe, when it debuted. And yeah, well, if I had to rate Ted, I'll give it 4. Mr. Gentleman, facts.
All right. I'm gonna check that out.
I promise you, one of these days when Booker T does cameo again, I went and I checked. They all turned off the cameo since the pandemic is over.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that was this week with Gentleman Review of the Week. Now it's time for the prequel, Small News That Matters, and we got a couple of news to talk about. First thing first, we discussed about this guy last year, and now he coming out with a new album. Jay-Z coming out with a new album. How y'all feel about that?
Nigga man Jay-Z said, you better learn to live with regrets. I'll give $5 to anybody who knows where that's from off the top of their head right now.
Say that again?
Dun, dun, dun.
And like Jigga Man Jay-Z said, you gotta learn to live with regrets.
Oh, that was ludicrous. I forgot where.
That is not ludicrous.
No, that's Jay-Z. So I forgot what song it was, but definitely off of the early album.
Nope, wrong again.
Dang it! Okay, I thought no reason for that. My bad.
What about you, Roddy? Any guesses?
Nah, that's not coming to me, bro.
Premier fan. Should I put this out there for them?
Yeah.
Or should I just tell y'all? Because are y'all even curious? Y'all want to know?
I do want to
Nah,
know.
for real. I kind of want to know now.
Yeah, I kind of want to know that too. I can't. Yeah.
I'm curious.
All right, drum roll. So how about this? Premier, if y'all going to comment on this, comment it before the drum roll is done. Right? Okay, the drum roll is done. That's actually from it was Enes versus Iron Solomon. Iron Solomon just walked him like, I think it was like 10 years ago.
I wouldn't remember that.
Obscure as hell.
I would not remember that song.
That's obscure as hell.
Bro.
It is. That's why I was willing to pay. See, that's why I put money on.
I thought with the Jay-Z song, Jay-Z did have a song called Regrets. So that's what I was thinking. But yeah.
He referenced Jay-Z while he was cooking Enes. He said, "Bad boy ruined your career, G-Dep." All right, my bad.
Back to the thing. But yeah, Jay-Z got a new album coming out this year.
I'm excited.
I believe his video director said it, and it was a picture saying Jay-Z album 2024.
Oh, so now they're not giving out the title. Okay.
There was no title, no release date.
We don't know yet.
It just said Jay-Z 2024.
I hope it's not like all the songs he's been doing for Khaled lately, where he just has like a long ass, unnaturally long verse in between other people's two normal size verses.
I don't mind that though. I don't mind you spitting for like 5 minutes on the beat though. Because with all the shit that you be seeing right now, it's like, all right, bro, like I could appreciate like a 5-minute J verse.
Yo,
I feel like I don't mind it, but don't do it when everybody else only has like the normal verse line.
Like I listened to God did this morning. I could have sworn he was spitting for like 4 minutes.
It was
I literally got from the train station to my desk by the time he stopped spitting.
I thought it was 8 minutes. I thought it was 8 minutes.
No, he's spitting for like 4 or 5 minutes.
Oh, it was 4. I thought it was 8. The song was 8 minutes. My bad.
Nah, the song is like 8 minutes, but I swear Jay spit for like 5. Because I got from the train station to my desk and he spit that whole verse. There's mad shit that I gotta do before I get there.
He spit a whole song by himself. And then told the other homies finish up. I heard Khaled telling how the song came to be. He asked Jay-Z for a verse. When he got the verse, he bopped into the verse, and he realized the verse never ended.
Pretty much.
As far as me though, do I love Jay-Z as a rapper? I do, 100%. Honestly, too much is coming out now with all my musical favorites. Too much. I'm scared to be excited about any rapper that was already rapping before 2000. Scared. They might have said some wild. He did some wild stuff. I mean, we still, we still haven't addressed, just letting a 15-year-old in the studio talking about what she gonna do and how she gonna do it to you. Shout out to Foxy Brown. We still ain't addressed that. We still ain't addressed the fact that he definitely, I mean, I guess because it worked out, you don't address it, but he definitely met his wife when she was 16 and he was like 28. Am I
Wild.
We ain't addressed that.
But
Hmm?
Never mind.
But Jay-Z is so good.
I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. We did spoke about this last year, especially me and Roddy. Spoke about this more than anything last year. And you know, I mean, I wasn't surprised that he was gonna come out with a new album because remember the exhibit last year at the Brooklyn Library.
The exhibit was the lead up, right? And now they want to give Jay-Z a day and everything.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm not surprised about it, but I am looking forward to it. I am looking forward for a new Jay-Z album. That'd be pretty dope. I mean, it'd be better than any of these new generation rappers. So yeah. And what about you? What about you, Sans or Roddy?
Nah, I'm pleasantly surprised though, because like you said before, like what do we got to listen to right now? Like the hottest nigga out here right now, and I hate to say it, but niggas really love NBA YoungBoy.
Unfortunately,
what nigga?
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is right now. That nigga lit.
New generation.
Yeah, that's new
generation
shit.
shit.
Like that's what niggas is hearing. So to hear Jay coming out with a new album is refreshing. Because niggas is tired of having to sit through Uber rides through NBA YoungBoy. I'm like, nah. And I might sound like an old head for saying that shit, but I don't care right now.
We all old, son. We all old at this point.
Speak for you.
Oh.
they're like Fabio Foreign too, though.
I'm at the
Nah,
Trilogy.
but I ain't gonna hold you. I'm kind of a fan though of Fabio Foreign. It's crazy. It's
Ain't he in jail? He in jail.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is? I didn't know
oh,
that.
now?
I didn't know that.
I got this one. He went to jail. I couldn't. Let me fact check it.
Oh,
I think you talking about that other nigga though.
Which one?
Blueface.
It's about Casanova.
Blueface. You know what? Blueface.
Oh, he's definitely in jail.
Blueface in jail.
Oh,
Blueface.
Casanova is in
Yeah.
jail, right? I don't. Oh wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Jay-Z album gonna be a good look. Like I know he gonna have some dope features. I'm just excited.
I can hold you. Once we get more information on release dates and the album title, you can check it out here on the Premier Boyz podcast. Somebody else who Jay-Z used to work with also got a new album. Kanye West. You know, he got a new album with Ty Dolla $ign, The Virtue. But I found out recently that it's gonna be broken down into 3 parts.
3.
3 parts, yeah. So part 1 is coming out on February 13th. Part 2 is coming out in March. Part 3 is coming out in April. How y'all feel about that?
I don't think we need 3 parts for that album though.
I
We
don't
could have
know.
just did one.
I don't know. I guess Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign got a whole lot of music together. I guess.
Is The Weeknd gonna be part of it?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
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 Cause The Weeknd be doing that 3-part shit. That'd be fire though. Like y'all niggas like that Weeknd trilogy he had for like a good few years though.
I mean. Side note: Weeknd doing WrestleMania 3 songs for like 5 years. So, I mean, yeah,
Sure.
5 years, literally. Yeah, man, right in the break. Continue.
He need to do the theme song for Raw when niggas move to Netflix though. That's gonna be fire.
I would be surprised. That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Hold on. I'm sorry to cut y'all. Just for the update, right? He definitely did go to jail in April. Cops caught him with a gun. He tried to run. Didn't work out.
That nigga need to get his cardio up.
He do.
Y'all niggas can't be out these streets and skipping leg day. Ain't no way.
Come on, City of God.
He had an unregistered gun when they caught him in Jersey. He went to jail. He got out, but I'm pretty sure he gonna have to deal with this.
See, this is what happens to y'all niggas in the gut leg day.
He should have got up.
Probably.
You should have got on a fucking Peloton or some shit. Cause
Get up on that good foot, Fabio.
facts. I mean that chicken.
But so Kanye got a new album coming out in February, March, and April. Hypnotize $.
Wait. So the 3-part album is coming out in February, March, and April.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they're gonna have over 20 songs.
Probably. I don't know the length or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
A 3-part album?
Yeah, 3-part
I've
album.
never heard anything like it, but it's also Kanye.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's Kanye.
Thing I love about Kanye, right, is that there's no pedophilia and weird stuff coming out about him. I can enjoy Kanye West music forever. I'm very happy about that. Because y'all have no idea that it's a minefield lately. So like Kanye coming out with a good album for me is always a good thing. Even the weird artsy one.
I could give you the exact dates right now on the 3 album. So part one is coming out February 9th. So that's part 1. Then part 2.
Do we have a title?
Huh?
Does it have title?
Virtual. I don't know. I guess Virtual Part 1, Virtual Part 2, Virtual Part 3.
Oh, virtual?
Yeah.
Okay, Kanye. Continue though.
Yeah. Second one come out on March 8th. And then the last one come out April 5th.
Okay. So February 9th, March 8th, and April 5th.
Yeah.
293845.
Yep, there you go.
I wonder what's the significance of it. Like, why?
I don't know. But we got a lot of people coming back with albums. You know, Dr. Dre is coming back. And he about to work on a new album with not only 50, but he also about to work with a new album with Snoop Dogg as well.
He really gonna actually make the album this time, or he gonna keep on? Or he gonna keep telling us it's coming out?
I mean, Dr. Dre announced it, and 50 announced it too. So I guess it is coming out.
I'm gonna wait for that shit for like 6 years.
Word.
I'm gonna be 40 that shit drop. It's probably gonna be fire too. That's the crazy part.
I mean,
we'll probably appreciate it.
Yeah, because I know Dr. Dre and Snoop is a joint album. So it's a joint album, them two together. And then the one with 50, it's just 50 new album. But do we really want to see another 50 album in 2024? Do we?
I want to see like his last one.
Like 50 Cent album?
Yeah.
No.
What you mean?
When the last time? What was the last 50 Cent album you listened to?
I mean, did y'all talk about it last episode?
Animal Ambition. Animal. Like what?
No.
Wow. Big Rich Town. Like, come on now.
Come on. We talked about it last episode. Big Rich Town and Part of the Game and Power to Power and Respect was like the last best recent 50 song they came out with.
And then you got the Raising Cane theme song.
Yeah, Part of the Game.
You know what I'm saying? Like what?
But you noticed that I did not mention BMF.
Nah, that shit ass.
You know what?
Listen, they ain't all 10s, bro. They ain't all 10s.
Oh shoot!
So they all can be better.
Oh shoot! But yeah. So Roddy, how you feel about Dr. Dre working with 50 and Dr. Dre working with Snoop again for their 2 new albums?
That's gonna be magic once Dr. Dre work with 50 again. Oh man, that's gonna be monster. Snoop too? Yeah, I'm ready for that. That's gonna be fire.
There you go. And how y'all feel about it? Sans and Melly.
Snoop
I'll wait for
too.
that shit.
Snoop too. Yeah.
Well, go first, Sam.
You talking about the Dre album, right?
Yeah. Dre is working with Snoop on a collabo album, and then 50 had Dre on his new album.
I'm gonna celebrate that so hard in like 2029. We're gonna definitely appreciate that in 2029 or 2030.
Stupid.
You may get 3 sacks on the flute. That may be a thing.
Right. Listen, as far as me, if it ain't 1, 2, 3 into the 4, Dr. James doing I done messed it up. If it ain't that Snoop, I don't want it. I don't need I don't need postmodern Snoop. I don't need 2 + 2 = 4 Snoop. I need 1, 2, 3 into this flip. Dr. Dre is doing I keep fucking it up. How I keep messing this up? Dr. Dre is at your door, ready to make an entrance, so back on up. I need that 50 Cent. Plus your head like a butt. I mean that. See, messing me up. That's Snoop. I don't need postmodern Snoop.
Yo, I heard a recent story that about Snoop and Michael Jackson, something like that. I believe they were friends and stuff like that. Snoop was smoking. Michael came in. Snoop blew smoking Michael's face. Michael was like, "Why you do that? That's wrong."
Michael was not having it.
He wasn't having it, exactly. He wasn't having it. And when I heard the story, I laughed because it was a funny story. But Snoop also mentioned that him and Michael got unreleased music.
He lying. Snoop lying.
I hope he not. I'm curious. That's the interesting mix.
Listen, if the Snoop Michael Jackson collabo came out after 2002, keep it. If it came out like around Dangerous, all right, bring it on. I want to hear it.
I think it was early. Yeah, I think it was early. I think it was early Michael. I think.
Bring it on. I want to hear it. Around Dangerous history.
I feel like anything's possible.
I mean, Michael had a track with LL Cool J, and around that Dangerous area. Yeah.
He had a track with LL Cool J. Yeah, he got tracks with Biggie.
Yeah, well, I knew that. Of course, I knew that. I heard.
Didn't he do the Sonic 3 soundtrack?
Yes, he did.
And then they took him off the soundtrack and stole his sounds and just tried to make the rest of it together.
Facts. And
it came out pretty.
And now recently they had now acknowledged that Michael did make Sonic 3. Literally, the creator recently announced that yes, Michael Jackson did create the Sonic 3 soundtrack.
But we already knew because first of all, Sonic 3 soundtrack low key bumps.
It was fire. Son.
That shit was for the hood though. That shit was for the homies.
Oh yes, it was. But second of all, if you put a lot of the Sonic 3 songs against like existing Michael Jackson songs,
it does. It matched for real.
Listen, Premier fans, if you don't believe me, put Ice Cap Zone against Smooth Criminal. Was it Smooth Criminal?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, Smooth Criminal. Put Ice Cap Zone against Smooth Criminal. Tell me why.
Also, the ending of Sonic 3 and match that with Stranger and Mouse Tail. Those songs together too. And that's more. But yeah, we kind of got off track. We went with them with this. Next topic, Tyler Perry back at it again. You know, he got new movies coming out.
We just talked about him last week too.
Literally. His first movie, he got a movie called, I think, Mel Capson. Kelly Rowland is the lead in that movie.
He got a movie called who?
Meg Caps Pop. Sorry, that one knows. I can't pronounce it, but yeah, I know Kelly Rowland is in that movie. She'll lead in that movie.
And that's on Netflix, I think, right?
Yeah, going on Netflix. February 23rd. But the next two movies, though, is why I'm laughing. Because we spoke about Tyler Perry, but their character last episode. he got a new Medea movie coming out.
Of course you do. Of course he does.
Oh, Mia Culpa. That's what.
Mia Culpa. There you go. Give me a Culpa.
Mia Culpa.
Okay, there
I think that's Spanish.
Yeah. That's probably I could pronounce it. So one movie is called Medea, Destination Wedding. and then the next one is Uncle Joe, College Road Trip. Uncle Joe is the other character that Tyler Perry played, who was with their brother. He having his first movie.
Oh. We getting a Joe movie?
We getting a Joe movie. Oh god.
I don't know if Joe could lead a movie.
I don't know either. Joe's already annoying, son.
A whole movie with just him?
At home.
Majority of him? I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Since Medea is gonna do good anyway, it might do okay.
Yeah.
But this is all on Netflix or not?
That I don't know. I think these might be on theaters. I think. I don't know yet. They didn't mention that. They didn't mention about Mia Culpa is on Netflix, but they didn't mention about the rest of them yet. And Sam, how you feel about this?
That man just can't stay out of a dress, huh? God damn. That's crazy.
Look, he retired it at one point.
He did.
He brought that shit back out of retirement like Hulk Hogan. I'm like, God damn.
Not even Hulk Hogan. Ric Flair. Ric Flair came out of retirement when he should have been dead. Like, not saying I want Ric Flair to die, but you get my point.
He been almost there for a minute now.
He had another last match in 2023.
He got one more at Revolution.
Oh,
he first of all, if he touches the ring in Revolution, I give up on everything.
You know how AEW do it? They be bringing out the oldies.
They do. Wait, they do.
They bugging out right now. My son Edge is out here performing for. I ain't gonna talk about it. That's tribalism and wrestling. We ain't gonna talk.
He performing for the whole of Canarsie.
we ain't done. We ain't done. And the last topic on the prequel, the Breakfast Club got a new host, y'all. A new co-host. Jess Hilarious is one of the new co-hosts in the Breakfast Club. How y'all feel about that?
Wasn't she already the co-host?
No, she was just a temporary co-host. And then they said that she was...
I feel like we talked. I guess maybe it was like a temporary thing. Like
it was temporary. It was temporary.
She fit like a glove because I thought it was full time at some point.
They just announced it today. Yeah, they just announced it today, and she will start on February 5th. Is her first day, February 5th.
Are they gonna get her own?
Good for her.
Yeah. Huh?
I said, are they gonna get her own special chair like they gave the niggas from the Breakfast Club now?
Probably, I don't know, maybe. I mean, they announced it today. It's weird because she just trashed them like 2 days ago, so it's weird. or maybe that was their way of just try to create ratings or something. But yeah, she's official co-host of the Breakfast Club, replacing Angela Yee because she has her own show now. Yeah, there you go.
You know what's funny about that? Like I was just listening to Shannon Sharp's podcast, Club Shay Shay, and he had Country Wayne on there. And he brought it up. You know, I didn't know Country Wayne and her were a thing at some point in time.
I just found out that recently.
Yeah, they were dealing with each other for like about a year.
And the funny thing is, that was a few years ago. And he said he had to call her because every time anybody interviews her, they ask her about him. He's like, you got to get more going on in your career. Because if they talking to you and asking about me, you're done messed up. So I'm glad she's getting more done in her career. I hope she, is. I feel like she fits in very well with Charlemagne and Envy.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when Just Hilarious was on that show, the Rail Show. with Little Rel Holly that was on Fox, and I believe Sinbad played the father in that show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a cool show. You know,
I did not.
It only had one season, but yeah, Fox canceled it. I mean, I watched it Sinbad because Sinbad my guy. But yeah.
Shout out to Sinbad. Ain't he sick? He okay now?
He threw healing. He had a stroke. He had a stroke like a couple years ago. I think he threw healing from it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely put prayers up to Sinbad.
Right, but keep Sinbad in our prayers, and we be right back for the main event.